That's a great feeling. Senior year, no better way to go out.
Tell us about your day as you got started with Tyler Stork of Atlantic. I thought you were really aggressive and really got after it in that match.
Yeah, I've wrestled Stork before. It came down to a close match. I ended up losing it. I just knew that I had to go out and be aggressive and get my shots going. Went out and hit a couple slide-bys, took him down after the bat. Just had to be aggressive the entire time and held on for the win.
I really thought you were aggressive too. And then you went up against Seth Asias, and he's a formidable opponent, isn't he?
Yeah, it's probably the third or fourth time we've wrestled this year, and they've always got the same outcomes, but I always try to go out there and wrestle as hard as I can against them and improve every time.
Yeah, you bet. And does wrestling a kid like Seth Asias ultimately make you better, Scott?
It always helps out. Getting more mat time is always helpful. It gets you more experience on the mat, and it just helps you out in the long term with everything.
Did you really feel a lot of confidence in that first match today? Because I thought you were extremely aggressive, and you wrestled like you were going to win it.
Yeah, we had a good week of practice this week, and I knew I could go out there, and as long as I stayed aggressive and went after him, I could win the match. And that first one's always a big one. If you win that one, your chances of making state always increase a lot.
Well, again, tell us how you feel about going to state, and what are your goals for state, Scott?
It feels great to be a state qualifier, and just like every other wrestler, the goal is to be a state champ and just do as best as you can.
Well, we're very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
State qualifier at 182 pounds for Clarinda, Scott Brockman. Your 106-pound champion for Atlantic Cam, Darian Schwenke. And Darian, a hard-fought battle against Mason Miller of Winterset in the finals, where you had to come from behind. You were down 4-0. Tell us about that match and what it took for you to come back.
The guy from Preston. Again, I just had to do my best. I iced it, wrapped it, and just throughout the match, I knew I had to try and control as much as possible. But he kind of figured that since I was limping around a little bit, he'd go ahead and go for my leg that I couldn't really defend as much, which he got ahead of me by 4. And then I kind of figured, and then after the first period, we were thinking, should we call it, save it for state, or should we, try and wrestle it out? And I decided, I'll just wrestle all out and see how it goes. And close to the end of the period, I ended up catching him with the kettle catcher and just, held on for life onto it. And I got the pin, and it was just amazing.
Yeah. How'd that make you feel down like that, and be able to come back and get a victory like that, come from behind? Does that happen very often with you?
No, that's actually the first time I've been down this year. And so, fighting with an injury really adds on to that too, because you have to worry about it even or whatnot, but just wrestle with all my good.
What kind of confidence does that give you now going to state, knowing that you can not only win, but come back and win?
It gives me a lot of confidence, in a match you never can give up, you just gotta wrestle all the way to the last whistle, you never know what can happen.
Tell us about your state experience to this point.
Last year, as a freshman, I got 4th at state. Just wrestled my best, and you get a little nervous, first time going there, but once you get used to everything, it's not so bad. One of the biggest things, though, is that you gotta, remain a good wrestler. You can't fight the pressure with all the crowd and everybody watching you.
You can definitely tell that you can handle the pressure. And what are your goals for state this year, Darian?
My goal is to be in the state finals this year.
And I don't doubt you're going to get that done. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
106-pound champ and state qualifier at 106, Darian Schwenke from Atlantic Cam.